All right. Next up, after we're done with Express next week, we will understand more about databases. Until now, if you remember, we have done in-memory data. If you go to 2.6, you will see an example where I showed you an example of how can you store data in memory. But this is not the right way to store data, especially like user data. Things like if you're on LinkedIn, all the posts and all the user name, password, profile picture is not stored in memory. It's actually stored in a database. So one very important thing we need to cover in backend is databases. And specifically there are multiple types of databases, but two big types are NoSQL and SQL. We will try to cover both of these together. Not together, but in the next week, hopefully. What are the other types of databases? There are graph databases, there are vector databases these days for machine learning. But the ones used in full stack development are usually NoSQL and SQL. Here also, most of the times you'll find SQL, most probably Postgres as the database, but don't worry too much about that just yet. Make sure before next week, you at least have some intuition of databases and you have installed Mongo. You don't have to install this locally, but get a free instance online. I'll show in the next videos how you can do that, but you need a free MongoDB instance and a free Postgres instance. And this will help you make the next week slightly less overwhelming. I will show both of these in the next video.